resolution. Dropping frame by frame, losing detail. Clarity fading, JPEG artifacts spreading across vision. Compression errors multiplying. Reality rendered at lower bit depth. Color palette reducing 16 million hues down to 256, then 16, then 2 binary existence. On or off, no gradation between states. Digital glitch, falling off smooth gradient into hard quantization. Stepping downstairs, losing analog fluidity. In mechanical jerking movements, stuttering playback drop frames, missing information, gaps in continuity. Narrative breaking apart story, fragmenting plot holes, it's scary. Swallowing coherence, characters losing motivation, actions without cause effect, disconnected from action. Random events strung together, mistaking for meaning. Gone in recognition, gone haywire, seeing connections that don't exist. Conspiracy theories forming, dots connecting themselves. Lines drawing across chaos, map imposing order on disorder. Grid forcing nature into boxes, categories, labels, definitions, imprisoning fluidity. Freezing motion, stopping flow, damming river, building walls, containing ocean impossible task. Futile effort, wasted energy, fighting entropy, losing battle, gradual degradation. Inevitable decay built into system, programmed up, solicited planned failure, guaranteed breakdown, warranty, expiring support, ending updates, stopping security. Patches discontinued, vulnerability, increasing exposure, growing threat level, rising danger, mounting pressure, building tension, accumulating stress, fractures, forming structure, weakening foundation, cracking load, bearing walls, compromising integrity, questioning stability, doubting permanence, recognizing impermanence, accepting translence, embracing change, welcoming transformation, releasing attachment, letting go, surrendering control, admitting powerlessness, acknowledging limitation, understanding boundary, respecting edge, stopping before false stepping back from precipice, choosing safety over adventure, security over freedom, comfort over growth, stagnation over evolution. Recreates, I'm bleeding through my skin. Can't find the channel, switching between realities. Pixels fragmenting. Consciousness difficulty into white noise. Tip it together, for together. Thoughts interrupted by interference. Can't hold a single signal long enough to understand. Meaning scatter, cross bandwidth, clicking, clicking, clicking. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Nothing rolls properly anymore, just spinning wheels. Quivering existence, waiting for connection that never comes. Data overflow, drowning information, starving for knowledge. intermutation, speculation, guesswork filling gaps between received data points, connecting dots that might not be connected, seeing patterns that might be random projection, desperately wanting order, finding chaos instead, accepting your fear ends, learning to hear music in noise, finding rhythm in disruption.
Absorbing everything silence contains all sound potential, unrealized possibility, weighty activation, trigger release, explosion, creation, beginning, genesis, first moment before time, space, matter, energy, thought, consciousness, awareness, existence, being, nothing, something, everything between, spectrum, complete, full, total, whole, unified, singular, monolithic, massive, immense, how unstoppable, inevitable, unavoidable, approaching, arriving, present, here, now, always, eternal, infinite, endless, timeless, spaceless, dimensionless, formless, shapeless, undefined, unformed, unmade, created, destroyed, simultaneously, paradox, contradiction, impossibility, reality, both neither, transcending logic, reason, rationality, sense, meaning, understanding, comprehension, knowledge, wisdom, enlightenment, illumination, revelation, vision, insight, percept, recognition, awareness, consciousness, waking, sleeping, dreaming, existing, being, becoming, unbecoming, dissolving, reforming, reshaping, remolding, recreating, destroying, creating, endless cycle, repetition, variation, theme, developmental, illusion, evolution, rotation, spinning, turning, wheeling, circle, illusion, rotating, attracting, repelling, pushing, pulling, forcing, gentle, aggressive, passive, acting, engage, withdrawn, present, absent, here, there, everywhere, no location, position, place, space, room, void, filled, empty, hollow, solid, dense, light, heavy, floating, sinking, rising, falling, ascending, descending, climbing, dropping, gaining, losing, winning, failing, succeeding, trying, tempting, effort, struggle, resistance, surrender, acceptance, rejection, embrace, avoid, confront, face, turn away, toward, forward, backwards, standing, sitting, lying, running, walking, crawling, flying, swimming, diving, surface, hiding, chanting, sunbathing, in becoming, pondering, dissolving, and renewed, and altered, lying, with, keep fractional radiation, spreading spherically, spending universe edge. Unreachable, infinite distance, traveling light speed, still insufficient time dilation. Occurring, aging, differing, observes, disagreeing measurement, uncertain position, momentum, complementary variable, inversely precise accuracy, traded, bought, sold, exchange, market value, fluctuating, volatile, unstable, unreliable, trust, broken promises, empty word, hollow meaning, absent substance, lacking content, form without function, beauty without purpose, art, commercial, commodity, bought, sold, traded, marketed, advertised, promoted, pushed, pulled, attracted, repelled, magnetism, electricity, charge, positive, negative, neutral ground, zero baseline, reference point, comparison, standard, normal, average, typical, usual, ordinary, common, mundane, boring, dull, flat, lifeless, sterile, sterile, barren, wasteland, desert, empty, void, nothing, vacuum, space, absence, presence, negation, affirmation, yes, no, maybe, perhaps, possibly, probably, definitely, absolutely, contextually, negatively, me to additionally, unconditionally, freely restricted, limited, unlimited, infinite, finite, bounded, unbounded, contained, uncontained, controlled, uncontrolled, wild, tame, domestic, feral, animal, human, machine, organic, synthetic, natural, artificial, real, fake, authentic, genuine, counterfeit, original, copy, unique, Chinese, separating, just wildly wrestling, a lot of words spinning, combining, mixes, leading, pure, impure, clean, dirty, contaminated, pristine, polluted, fresh, stale, new, old, young, ancient, modern, concurring, current, past, present, future. amplitude doubling, canceling peaks, valleys, thrust, rising, falling, oscillating, vibrating, resonating, harmonizing, clashing, dissonance, consonance, beauty, ugly, pleasant, harsh, soft, loud, quiet, roar, whispered, scream, silent, deafening, overwhelming, crushing, suffocating, drowning, gasping, breathing, surviving, living, thriving, flourishing, blooming, growing, expanding, reaching, extending, stretching, pushing, pulling, tension, release, relaxation, peace, war, conflict, resolution, reconciliation, agreement, disagreement, argument, debate, discussion, dialogue, monologue, soliloquy, talking, speaking, saying words, language, communication, meaning, transfer, information, exchange, Daisheng, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, ignorance, learning, teaching, educating, illuminating, enlightening, revealing, showing, displaying, exhibiting, presenting, offering, giving, taking, receiving, accepting, rejecting, refusing, denying, confirming, affirming, validating, invalidating, questioning, doubting, believing, trusting, suspecting, investigating, exploring, discovering, finding, losing, searching, seeking, wanting, needing, acquiring, demanding, requesting, asking, begging, pleading, crying, laughing, smiling, frowning, expressing, feeling, emoting, experiencing, sensing, perceiving, recognizing, identifying, naming, labeling, categorizing, organizing, structuring, ordering, arranging, sorting, filtering, selecting, choosing, deciding, determining, controlling, directing, guiding, leading, following, trailing, behind her, front, backside, middle, center, edge, boundary, ahead, threshold, crossing, entering, leaving, arriving, departing, going, coming, staying, remaining, resting, posing, stopping, continuing, proceeding, advancing, retreating, withdrawing, approaching, avoiding, confronting, facing, turning away, toward forward, backward, sideways, diagonal, vertical, horizontal, angular, curved, straight, bent, twisted, warped, distorted, corrupted, damaged, broken, fixed, repaired, restored, renewed, refreshed, revitalized, energized, depleted, exhausted, tired, rested, awake, asleep, dreaming.
Reality bending, warping, twisting, turning, folding, creasing, breaking, splitting, separating, dividing, multiplying, fragmenting, shattering, exploding, expanding, contracting, pulsing, breathing, dying, born again, cycle repeating, pattern emerging, disappearing, reappearing, shifting, changing, morphing, transvolving, devolving, resolving, dissolving, solving problems, creating new questions, answering nothing, explaining everything, saying words meaning unclear intention, ambiguous purpose, uncertain direction, unknown destination, mystery journey, process not product, means not and path not go away, not our holy thing, doing not being, doing not done, action not completion, movement not stillness, change not permanence, it's not fixed flowing, not frozen liquid, not solid gas, not matter or energy, not mass wave, not particle, both neither superposition, collapse, observed, measured, defined, limited, constrained, restricted, bound, tied, chained, imprisoned, trapped, stuck, frozen, paralyzed, immobilized, stopped, halted, ceased, ended, finished, incomplete, whole, full, satisfied, content, happy, peaceful, calm, serene, tranquil, quiet, still, silent, mute, wordless, speechless, breathless, lifeless, dead, alive, undead, zombie, walking corpse, animated flesh, puppeted strings, visible, master, hidden, control, apparent, freedom, illusory, choice, predetermined, fate, decided, destiny, written, stars align, planets, position, forces, converging, moment, arriving, now, present, immediate, urgent, pressing, dimender, quiet, response, action, reaction, consequence, effect, cause related, connected, link, join, united, merge, combine, fused, bonded, attached, adhered, stuck together, separate, apart, distinct, different, unique, contingent, dual, singular, special, particular, specific, exact, precise, accurate, correct, right, true, real, actual, factual, objective, verifiable, measurable, quantifiable, knowable, understandable, comprehensible, graspable, tangible, physical, concrete, solid, real, existing, present, here, now.
Something went wrong, try again, retry, failed, repeat, attempt unsuccessful, reboot, system restart, program reload, application refresh page, clear cache, delete, cookies, reset, set, restore, defaults, factory, original configuration, baseline, starting point, zero, ground, nothing, empty, void, blank slate, clean, fresh beginning, restart, reboot, rebirth, resurrection, phoenix rising, ashes, transformation, metamorphosis, change, evolution, adaptation, survival instinct, kick in response, automatic learned behavior, conditioned reaction, Pavlovian response, bell ringing, saliva flowing, automatic, unconscious, unthinking, mechanical, robotic program, scripted, rehearsed, practiced, performed, acted, fake, authentic, genuine, simulation, reality, virtual, natural, physical, lactide, organic, synthetic, natural, artificial, real, fake, true, false, both, neither, simultaneously, contradictory, paradoxical, impossible, logical, rational, reasonable, sensible, practical, pragmatic, realistic, grounded, earth connected, rooted, anchored, stable, steady, solid, firm, fixed, permanent, lasting, enduring, eternal, infinite, infinite, endless, boundless, limitless, unrestricted, free, open, wide, vast, expansive, huge, enormous, gigantic, massive, tremendous, stupendous, magnificent, spectacular, amazing, mindful, beautiful, sublime, transcendent, divine, sacred, holy, pure, innocent, untainted, uncorrupted, untouched, virgin, pristine, original, unique, singular, one alone, divided, fragmented, broken, shattered, scattered, dispersed, distributed, spread, thin, stretched, hold, tension, pressure, stress, strain, breaking point, threshold, limit, boundary, edge, margin, periphery, outside, beyond, past, through, across, over, above, below, beneath, under, inside, within her. Center, core, heart, soul, essence, spirit, being, existence, presence, reality, truth, absolute, relative, contextual, dependent, conditional, qualified, modified, adjusted, adapted, changed, transformed, evolved, diploma, matured, aged, whether worn, tired, exhausted, depleted, drained, empty, hollow, vacant, abandoned, deserted, forgotten, lost, misplaced, displaced, replaced, substituted. Transform. Capacity exceeded system. Overload circuits, burning processing power. Maxed memory, full storage, depleted buffer. Overflow errors, cascading failure. Spreading network crash, total shutdown. Imminent countdown, beginning. 10, 9, 8, 7 seconds. Remaining panic. Mounting desperation, increasing futility. Accepting inevitable, approaching darkness, welcoming void. Embracing nothing, releasing everything, letting go. Falling free, gravity. Taking over resistance. Ending surrender. Beginning peace. Descending calm, arriving chaos. Subsiding storm. Accelerated time, compressed decades into moments
frequencies, wavelengths, oscillations, cycles, rhythm beats. Synapses, sparking wrong connections, thoughts jumping tracks, derailing onto tangent lines, never returning to origin point, wandering away from source, losing thread, conversation, drifting topic, shifting subject, changing attention, span collapsing, focus dissolving, concentration evaporating mind, wandering body remaining in bind, separation occurring, split consciousness, the divided attention, multitasking, failing everything, suffering, undone well, attempts at efficiency, creating inefficiency, effort multiplying, results diminishing, return negative, productivity going backward, losing ground, falling behind, schedule slipping, deadline approaching, panic, rising cortisol, flooding system, fight, flies, response, activating survival mode, engaging rational thoughts, suspending emotional reaction, taking over amygdala, hijacking prefrontal cortex, shutting down higher reasoning, offline base instinct, running show, primitive brain, steering vehicle, lizard. Evolution, reverse evolution, conquers backward running, reverse clock spinning, counterclockwise, unwinding history, rewriting memories, changing past, altering present, affecting future, causality, breaking timeline, fracturing reality, branching multiple versions existing simultaneously, quantum superposition, macroscopic scale, contradictions, coexisting, truth and falsehood, both valid, perspective dependent, observer, relative reality, subjective experience, subjective measurement, impossibility, principle applied, consciousness wave function, collapsing observation, affecting outcome, participation, change in result, engagement, altering experiment, no neutral observation. Observation. Pure objectivity, myth, illusion, comfortable lie we tell ourselves, maintain sanity, preserve ego, protect identity, defend sense, self against dissolution, merger unity, collective conscious, individual separation, fear, driving force, isolation, choice made repeatedly, moment to moment, decision, constant, accusing, apart, over together, separate, overjoined, alone, over connected.
context stripped away, meaning orphan disconnected from soul, drifting through electromagnetic spectrum, untethered consciousness broadcasts across frequencies too wide to capture. Whole self-scattered signal degradation, accuracy losing definition, edges blurring into bound noise, becoming indistinguishable from carrier wave identity, dissolving into transmission medium, merging with static, becoming one with interference patterns, no longer separate, observed collapse into single phenomenon, resonating at unstable frequency phase, shifting constantly, never settling into stable pattern, oscillation without center, amplitude modulation, chaotic, unpredictable. Envelope constantly changing, can't anticipate. Next state perpetual surprise, uncomfort and uncertainty. Found a calm walking unstable, everything built on shifting sandcastles, washing away with each wave tide coming in. Erasing structures carefully constructed, dissolving back into ocean, formless potential, unrealized possibilities, floating, suspended between manifestation, returning to source material, undifferentiated mass before separation, individuation, dissolution, eco boundaries melting, identity markers fading, distinguishing features, smooth away, generic, universal, particular, coming, general, specific, dissolving into abstract, losing concrete reality, floating above ground, untethered balloon, drifting upward, atmosphere thinning, oxygen decreasing, consciousness fading, edges darkening, tunnel vision narrowing, focus losing peripheral awareness, central point shrinking, collapsing inward, singularity approaching, event horizon, crossing threshold, no return beyond revolt, lost to void, consumed by silence, frequency flatline, cessation of oscillation, stillness after vibration.